I wanted to show you guys how to change out sash cords. If you have an old house, you probably have at least one window that has a broken sash cord, or maybe it's painted or painted shut. And it's a simple project, and it makes you feel really good about taking care of your house. So I'm going to show you the step-by-steps and how I do that. All right, before we jump in, I wanted to take a second to talk about tools and terminology with you guys, so we're all on the same page. First of all, I've already done a little prep work. I've removed my window sash. And I did that by taking off the stops located on either side of the sash. So I've been working on repainting and refinishing the windows and the sashes, and now I'm almost ready to put them back in. To begin the process, I'm going to need sash cord. I'm going to need a hammer. I'm going to need this tiny pry bar. Probably a pliers. I have no idea what this is called. I think an owl. We need one of these for putting the nails in all the way. A sweet blade. A putty knife. And some nails. I have these ones. And then also some finishing nails for my stops. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to access your sash weights. They're in a secret panel. So after you've moved your sashes and your stops that go right here, you're going to find this cool little cutout compartment. Behind here is where your sash weight is hidden. To get them out, there is always an easy trick where by adding a couple little screws, you can use them as handles, ready to uncover 100 years of dust. All right, so this is the cover, and inside here, you're gonna find the sash weight. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've removed both of the sash weights from inside those little sash compartments that you'll find on either side of the window. And the next step is going to be to fish the sash cord line through the pulley. This is what the pulleys look like. Mine were covered in old paint. They were just coated and they didn't spin that well. So I stripped these by boiling them in water, which is a tried and true trick. And then they were a little rusty, so I went ahead and spray painted them black, and this is how they turned out. So these will pop in right up here, a couple of screws, and we're good to go. I found that it works best if your sash cord is weighted a little bit. So I use a screw and attach it to the sash cord so that the sash cord will be weighted and it will be easy to fish out the cord. Now you want to take your sash cord that's been fished through the interior of your window sill. Let's see, how do I do this? You want to tie a bow knot. And I'll include a link to that. And then you'll stick that back inside the window. Now to determine the length of your sash cord, you're going to want to figure out where inside the sash your knot will be placed. For me, that's about 10 inches. So I'm going to take that 10 inches and I'm going to measure from the top of the window down, which is about right here. And I want my knot then to be sitting so that when the weight is right off the ground, right off the bottom of the window. You can hear it when it's on the bottom. Thump. Thump. So to have it a little above there, my knot's going to be right about here with that weight on the line. Double overhand knot, players. We out here. So go ahead and repeat that for the other side of the window and we'll be ready to hang the sash. Alright, so I've already gone ahead and I've attached the left-hand side sash cord to the window, and now I'm gonna do the same with the right hand. So, it goes like this. Inside here you have this little round divot, and that's where your knot's gonna go. That's what I was referring to before when you're doing your measuring. Stick your knot inside there, hold so you have a little slack, and then I'm gonna use this tack. Tack the cord in place like that. Alright, for demonstration purposes, I left off the cover of the weight panel here to show you what happens inside your windows. But you see, when I pull down, the weight comes up, and this is in here really loosely, so. And then when I go up, the weight comes down. And with the window, let's see, all the way up to the top, this is gonna float right off the bottom here. Just like we planned it. My sash is in. I wanted to take a second and point out this aluminum weather stripping. You probably don't have this. This is something that is part of my window system, and I went ahead and slid that back in and tacked it into place. You guys, you've done it. You've almost made it to the last step, and the last step is installing your stops. So to do that, you kind of have to bow the stop and then push it in. It creates tension on the sash and keeps it in place. So watch me. Alright, there it is. You don't want your windows to be able to bang around, but you want them loose enough that they slide.